pictures that we are currently getting from the ITBP, where there are tributes that are being paid to the ITBP martyrs. There are 7 ITBP Jawans who were martyred in Pahalgam. This is the ceremony that is currently taking place, and saluting the brave hearts of who continue to protect the motherland. We are looking at pictures of how ITBP Jawans who laid down their lives, and now their ceremony where tributes are being poured in, the wreath-laying ceremony that is currently happening, as 7 ITBP troopers were martyred, even as the bus that fell in a gorge in Jammu and Kashmir. Ishan.
Deployed for law and order duty during the Martyred pilgrimage, and while they were being reinducted, they will be sent back. They met an accident. Pahalgam road is very difficult terrain, and to drive through it is very tricky. This bus rolled down, and then there was immediately men from the J&K Police, CRPF, ITBP rushed in. 7 of them unfortunately had died at this incident spot. Many of them, 9 of them were critical. They were airlifted to 92 base hospital, and they are being given the best possible treatment. We saw that Lieutenant Governor of J&K also visiting them yesterday, telling the doctors of the Indian Army to provide them best possible care and treatment. But unfortunately, 7 of these ITBP men lost their lives in this accident. Though 2 J&K Police personnel and 2 staffers are also injured in this particular accident. Remember, it's a J&K Police bus which was bringing them down from the upper reaches of Pahalgam, where Yatra is conducted every year. There will be definitely a probe into the accident and how did this really happen. But yes, today, repaying a ceremony being organized for them in Srinagar, after which their bodies will be sent back to Delhi.
Absolutely. The bus that was carrying at least 39 personnel, including 37 from the ITBP and 2 policemen from Jammu and Kashmir Police, the bus allegedly skidded off the road and fell into a river. How exactly did this accident happen, Ishan?
Well, it could be a brake failure or, anything, because there's a narrow road. Though the J&K Police will probe into the accident and what really triggered this particular accident. But yes, as I said earlier, it's very tricky to drive through those Pahalgam road. It goes up towards Chandanwari and other routes which are generally used for Yatra. This was a J&K Police bus which was driven by them. And, their deployment is made in the upper reaches of the Amarnath cave to ensure that the Yatra is run smoothly and there is no law and order issue. How did it really happened, but it rolled down a deep gorge, and that is when most of these casualties happened. Yes, probe will be done into the accident, but today everybody from the administration and the police, ITBP, are remembering those 7 who have laid down their lives in this tragic accident.
Absolutely. So the deceased who have been identified as Head Constable Dula Singh, Constable Abhiraj, Constable Amit K, Constable D. Rajshekhar, Constable Subhashi Berwal. The entire nation is coming together to pay them their last respects to the brave hearts there, as this tragic accident happened in Jammu and Kashmir when 7 ITBP personnel lost their lives, and condolences that have also been pouring in this hour of grief, and especially when it comes to those who have been injured. Ishan, they are still receiving medical treatment. Ishan.
Well, yes, all of them are receiving medical treatment, and why they have been airlifted to 92 base hospital is because there are a team of doctors. They are expert in providing healthcare facilities of such nature. Because 92 base hospital of the Indian Army is dedicated to such incidents. So whenever there is injuries like these, the critical care doctors at these 92 base hospital take good care of them. And stress was laid definitely by the Lieutenant Governor to these doctors from the Indian Army's medical corps to ensure that all possible help is provided to them, that the best treatment is given to them, because they have advanced machinery and they have advanced gadgets to make sure that they are able to survive. Because 9 of them, as we speak, are still critical. Rest of them are out of danger and are being treated, are still admitted at the hospital. But yes, best possible treatment being provided to them by not only the Indian Army, but also by the administration, who are ensuring that they get the best of the treatment available in Jammu and Kashmir. Kashmir. All of them were airlifted immediately. Indian Army swung into action, so did the other paramilitary forces. They were airlifted from Pahalgam directly to the 92 base hospital so that the valuable time is not lost. And then they were treated there for, during the daytime also, immediately rushed to the 92 base hospital. As we speak, many of them are stable, but some are still critical. And, the Army says that they're continuously monitoring their health parameters and are wishing them that they recover as soon as possible.
Absolutely, because 7 of the Jawans who had lost their lives in this tragic accident, and there are around 8 of the other Jawans who have received grievous injuries, and it was a very difficult rescue operation as well, especially when it comes to the ITBP, which has also set up a court of inquiry to probe the reasons behind the accident. Currently, the wreath-laying ceremony that is happening, paying the last tributes in condolences to our brave Jawans, 7 of them from the ITBP who lost their lives after a bus fell into a river in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam.